Hi, DJ here, and thanks for your patience. I've had a break to complete a new book. Chasing Stars, The Unaired Interviews, releases July 2025 on Amazon. Check out details of my visit to Skywalker Ranch. In this vid, the first press conference I ever attended, this one with the visual effects masters, and I asked them about their experiences with the Maker.
I think what I remember about George, just talking about him, is one thing that stuck in my head the most is we were standing around some of the Death Star surface material, which was on kind of the bigger part of the stage, and he was talking to a bunch of us just about the battle sequences and stuff. And he was so on fire about it, and he really drew all of us in as he was describing what was going to be going on. And it was just a really creative moment to watch him, talking about what the movie was going to be. And that's what I loved about the place at that time. It was just everyone was just fighting their way through this thing, especially him.
You're talking very painful. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. George told me once, because he had to come down and go through a couple of shots with me on the camera, so that I could communicate to him what our limitations were and what the possibilities were. So that was a great moment, and that was about the time that Ken's talking about, maybe a little earlier than that. But he told me that when he started out on Star Wars, what he really wanted to be was the captain of his ship, and what he wound up being was the admiral of the fleet. So instead of being able to mind the paint chipping and how the ship was looking, he was like moving ships with binoculars.
I remember when we were shooting the cantina scene, that we did these inserts, and George and Gary and Carol Ballard was there, and John and a bunch of the guys and I were playing with the costumes. And George said, those things over there, they need some more detail in them. They they need some eye boogers. Okay, so I think John pulled out a hot glue gun and started putting hot glue gun in this thing. And George said, "Here, give me that." And he wanted to put some in. No, we'll do it for you. He said, no, this is the fun stuff. Putting the eye boogers. This is what's fun about making movies, is doing that.
Let's thank our visual effects master.